thanks for staying with us. We certainly apologize for the technical glitches. So Nyma was sharing with us, establishing what happened with Davido.
I don't remember where I stopped. So this person turned out to be a boy. Brainjotter had helped what he thought was a vulnerable case. He gave 400,000 for studio setup. He kept saying, if I have the money now, I'll go somewhere in Obudu. I'll buy all the ring lights, everything. Then people came on the comments later and said, this person has come before as a boy. We have helped this person in the past. It's the same person. It's fake, it's lying, it's kinekon. So eventually, the fact came out. He then, the Eniola girl guy, Moriah, are they hearing me?
Yeah.
Because I don't know why you're
I'm looking at it.
So the person now went on live and said, and gave another, sympathetic story. Let me not put what I want to say like that. A sympathetic story saying, I had to claim being a girl because being a girl is what has helped me so far. I come from a very vulnerable family. They hate me at home. My mother, my biological mother, she called the full names and said my biological mother used to beat me. In fact, when she beat me, she did this. I said, this person is playing, is looking for sympathy. Well, the person was playing victim, the way I saw it. And so they had to go find that mother, interview his mom, who brought out pictures, birth certificates, everything, and said, I don't know why this child of all my children is like this. Is the one that is disabled, of course, I love the most. I showed more care to that has turned up like this. That even now, if you call for assistance, you say it's not your turn, it's a very different kind of child, showing that, of course, this guy is used to this pity party help and all of that, and taking advantage of using his disability as an advantage to, to defraud people. That's
okay.
What I put it.
What I mean,
is he defrauding people? Because what I saw, and from what you've explained, he was seen carrying water. So he was on the street selling water, so hustling. So he was not on the street begging and lying that he didn't have a home, but someone was moved to help further so that I take you off from just selling water on the street. Let me get you something bigger or more sustainable. That's what I saw. So the defrauding, except we were saying, the defrauding would be that he lied about his gender.
That he lied about his gender.
But that's not
defrauding. That he plays this street hawking game as a way to get attention.
Okay. So he's not really on the street selling bottles.
He's selling, but he's their position so people would see him and think, you are disabled and you're walking. And so they get that rush, he makes the money, then goes a while.
But he doesn't get that
and then
attention if he was a boy.
Yes.
If you were a boy, you wouldn't get that attention.
Wouldn't get that.
But because of a girl, so that also brings up a lot of issues. Because we are here always talking about the girl child advocacy.
But the attention was given to him as a boy. Maybe he just didn't get these numbers. Because immediately he was asked, the first thing was, follow me online. I need the following.
He was ready.
The moment he spotted there was an influencer, the demand was different. This person is very strategic, that's all.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So this is very interesting.
So there are different,
very interesting.
Yeah, there are different angles to the story, and we will not get the best if we lump it all together. So one angle to the story is the Davido part, that he doesn't get help when he's a boy. He would have gotten more. He gets more help when he's a girl. So being a girl gets more support than being a boy. False. Wrong, lie. Male and female get support. It is life that happens to you. It is not the sex or it's not the gender. There are people that have come online as men and they've gotten support by men. There is, I remember clearly Wole Arole going to find this small boy that sang. The boy was hawking and the boy sang this gospel song so well. He went to find the boy, and this woman, prophetess Abimbola, that has a CNS church, took up the boy. The boy went to secondary school, paid for, and he's a young boy. So we have stories of male and female being helped. Let us not bring up gender into this conversation so we can unpack that one and discard it. The fact that they were withdrawing the help was because he was deceptive.
But
this boy was deceptive.
Yes,
he
but
lied
you can't
to be a girl,
but you
under the guise that being a girl would give him more favor. That's why they canceled the help to him.
He's speaking from his own experience. Maybe he feels that as a girl, I get more help. So we can't speak from the outside looking.
That's
him saying that.
What the fraud is that you've done this, so you try to disguise
Exactly.
another person.
Yeah, so those are the
they
different
won't know
ones.
you are the same person as a girl.
Yes.
That's
So
basic.
he had gotten favor as a boy, a makeup
So what are
artist
the
boy.
also
Now he's getting
going
favor.
back to what are our lessons
remove
from
the
this
gender.
from this matter? What can we learn as a society? When a young man who is in itself disabled, you think that in itself would give you some attraction for help. Now you're having to add gender issues to it. What in our society? How do we learn from this entire experience? What I mean,
That's why I said there were many parts to it.
Yeah.
Because if someone already has a victim mentality and is always seeking help, the person isn't going to get. The person would always you will be in that same loop constantly. The loop of I am disadvantaged, I need help, somebody needs to support me. Well, thank God that there's somebody called Cobams who is completely blind and does not come around saying he needs help. So there's a mindset that needs to be dealt with.
that's one.
The mindset part is that you get coaching, you get support to help you understand that you have a physical deformity does not mean you are disadvantaged with life and you don't need the community help to get you
Let's
there.
take it to
So
the...
please help me understand, because for me, it just brings up more questions. If this person is a victim or forming victim or scamming, why does the person have a makeup studio and is doing makeup and put it on social media to sell his makeup skills? This does not sound to me as someone that is just sitting there and waiting for help to fall in his lap. That's what I'm saying. If he's standing on the road selling bottled water, how did he know that someone like that was going to stop? Did he know that Davido would see him? You know, it does not add up for me. The only thing that I see here that may be deceptive, which is his gender, that he changed it from boy to girl. And I don't know if people know this, but many people will tell you that there's some people that just get this immediate sympathy and pity. Children, girls, people will think they are facially, I think there's data to show. Like even people, when charity organizations, when they are seeking for help, they'll put their most attractive vulnerables in front, in front, so that people would be moved to help. So yes, whether we like it or not, there is a strategy to these things. The bigger charity organizations also understand it and use it in a way. That's the only thing that I see that this boy has done wrong, that he used his gender. But this is someone who seems to be working. Just earlier this week, or was it last week, we talked about a woman who has been standing as a beggar fully with her children on the road. That's not the same case with a boy who is a makeup artist, has a studio, is selling water. So if that guy had not stopped, he would have maybe sold his bottled water and gone home with the what he sold.
Have you seen them, people in traffic come and meet you carrying water, but they're actually begging you, or carry tissue?
Yes.
The ones that are the crippled people that come and meet you, they will carry what do you call it? They will carry handkerchief. They are not selling handkerchief. They are selling sympathy.
So if you
they
buy
hold handkerchief on the road, but the money they are making is not from selling the handkerchief. It is from the fact that people give them 1,000 naira and collect. They'll give them 10,000 and collect one pack. So that's the strategy. So it's a different way of begging.
Let me add some details to the story. So after brainjotter, while he was being interviewed, said, "What's your name?" I am so and so. I'm from Osun State. That brought in the Osun factor. The governor himself tweeted immediately under brainjotter and said, "Get the details. Let this person be brought to Osun to be empowered." And then, that, of course, attached Davido to the story, only for this fact to come out, that the strategy is that you've gotten help as an individual. You have not given account for your initial help as a boy. People had already clamored. There was a previous clamor to raise money for you. As a boy, you got the money. You're supposed to have set up a studio and just be posting your pictures. But now you're looking at getting further funds. You put up your UBA account. You allow people to think you're a girl. You went on to get money again without accounting before, without mentioning that fact until bloggers started to say, this person we know, this person has been helped before. People living by his street somewhere in Lagos attach details of family. Then you go live and play for that victim and say, you people don't know why I had to do that. I'm from the most vulnerable. I have suffered a lot. I have suffered. Even my mother that bought me, she beat me with all this my disability. She want to kill me. You are continuing the trend of that victim mentality.
We have to go on a break. When we come back, we'll now open our phone lines to hear from Nigerians. Stay with us. We'll be right back.